Hello and welcome to Alliance versus VirtusPro. We have got David versus Goliath. Alliance on top of Group A at the moment in the group stages for the International 3, while VirtusPro is sitting on the bottom there in the same group, of course, Group B. So we're gonna see if Alliance can continue their perfect streak, because they are, like I said, 10-0. If they can end up with a 12-0, or if VirtusPro can get themselves some wins in. Of course, with me is Beatus. Beatus, welcome back.
Greetings. And this is normally one of those matchups where you'd think, hey, this would be a pretty crazy upset if it happened.
Yep.
VP is riding an emotional high right now. They just took a win, their second one of the entire group stage, by beating, who was it, Rattlesnakes? They actually tied Rattlesnakes 1-1, but they won their last game that they played.
Yes.
So maybe they can create a win streak here, going into the main stage.
Well, let's see if they can be the first team to defeat Alliance. That would be indeed quite an upset. And might be helping out a lot of other teams as well, finding a way to beat them, because apparently that's not been found just yet. We've got a Naga Siren banned out, very targeted up against VirtusPro, of course. Io still in the pool, Lone Druid very targeted against Alliance, banned out, and a Lifestealer there as well. Let's see which ones make it through. Of course, Bat Rider's still in the pool as well.
One thing I will say is Alliance is not a team that will underestimate anyone. These guys come prepared for every match. They know VP's playstyle, they know VP's best heroes. And look at the first two bans, Naga and Lifestealer. Two heroes that are aggressive heroes that Illidan, aka Airman, like to play. So they just get them out right off the bat. Meanwhile, VP bans out the Bat Rider as well as the Bulldog Bear. Two strong bans as well. But that leaves Wisp in the pool. It also leaves Furan in the pool.
Yeah, I think that Alliance is going to be able to, or going to be wanting to pick up the IO, but let's see what they have in store. There goes the IO indeed. VirtusPro, how are they going to reply to that one? Are we going to see a Disruptor pick up straight away? No. Wow, VirtusPro, they know what they want. Keeper of Light, Nature's Prophet, instantly.
I have some other good heroes that are left. There's OD in the pool, Visage, Alchemist is still here. There's a lot of options. There's also Chen for Ake. Chen's a hero that we've seen picked up a lot, and Ake's got one of the best Chens in all of Dota 2.
Let's see if they want to pick it up straight away, having their support set up.
Running Wisp plus Chen is something that Alliance has done a lot in the past, so I would not be surprised. There it is! Knew it.
It's going to be making VirtusPro's bans maybe a little bit easier, though. Of course, you can ban out now very targeted. You know what S4 is going to, or you know what EGM is going to play, you know what Aki is going to play. You already have banned out 3 of Admiral Bulldog's heroes. Clockwork could be an easy ban out for VirtusPro, just to make sure that Admiral Bulldog does not get that one. Magnus, of course, still in the pool. Both played by S4 and Bulldog, but not lately, not as much. And actually, both those heroes are bans up against and Bulldog and S4. Because both play both.
It's really hard to ban out S4 and Loda. Those two players have gigantic hero pools that they play. Loda plays pretty much every carry in the game. And S4 plays so many different mids at an exceptionally high level. They're just really hard to ban out against. We see another ban target at Bulldog, the Bounty Hunter, taken out.
Yep.
And I would not be surprised to see Clockwork as VP's last ban to just fully commit to targeting Bulldog here.
I mean, as you said, there's not really of any point to really try and target Loda. Or S4 for that matter.
So you could try to figure out, okay, which mid hero with this, or which carry with this would be the most problematic. In the past, when Alliances had Wisp plus Chen, they looked to get PA, because PA is a hero you can't really shut down in lane. He's just going to sit back with Wisp, able to blink strike to Wisp, and CS with Stifling Daggers.
Yeah, Alliance
so
thinking about the last ban first.
To go over VP's picks, having that Nature's Prophet plus Keeper of the Light combo, that is really effective turtle and split push right there. Because Tyranno plus Coddle Blast is enough to kill off an entire creep wave to defend your base. Meanwhile, Furan is able to just sit in the lane split pushing. And OD is going to be banned out by Alliance.
We still have a Darkseer in the pool, by the way. Something that Bulldog's place as well. But
that is true. I completely forgot about that.
VirtusPro, since they already have got Nature's Prophet, that's going to be Xyz's hero, so they don't really need to Darkseer themselves anymore.
Yeah,
Considering
Clockwork
the
makes
Darks you
more
play.
sense with Alliance's lineup though, because it's
Yeah.
an initiating hero for the Wisp to like, pair up with someone
Oh,
else.
they ban out
They
the
take
Puck.
Puck. Puck and Clockwork both play pretty much the same role, so either one is pretty much the same. Alchemist picked up by VP. My oh my.
My oh my, that's not gonna be a thing for their playstyle. Normally they go for a little bit more aggressive heroes, but Alchemist, he can be very aggressive, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, that is an aggressive carry. What are you talking about?
Well, it's just... He's an
Some
Alchemist.
people like to play him, or some games it's better to go for the battle fury and just farm up really, really fast and play a defensive game as a team. Wait till Alchemist has 4 or 5 slots of items and then go. But there's also the Shadow Blade option, which is super hyper aggressive.
Let's see what Alliance goes for then. Revealing a little bit more about their lineup.
I expect Alliance to pick up their offlaner and solo mid in these 2 picks. They usually tend to last pick Loda's carry. That way he doesn't get counterpicked. And they also have the option of counterpicking. But since VP already picked up their carry, they might try to save their last pick for S4's hero. So they can counterpick mid. And there's Clockwork. No big surprise there at all.
Nope.
I was expecting Clock or Puck as one of the 2 for Alliance because you just... Anytime you have Wisp, you want that hero that can initiate from far away and set everything up for you.
Well, found that one. Alliance. I mean, it's gonna be a Clockwork that can also be played by S4. We know that he sometimes plays that as well, so leaving it fairly open.
That's true.
Still.
S4 has played a lot of solo mid Clock, and solo mid Clock is powerful.
Yeah.
You cannot deny that. But since all of the other Bulldog heroes are banned out, I wouldn't be surprised at all if Bulldog plays it.
Exactly. That as well. VirtusPro, one more support to go and one solo mid to go, most likely. Keeper of the Light, nice as a support, but they kind of need something else there. Maybe a Bane is still a nice hero to have there. But it really depends on what their plan is, how they're going to deal with the IO. If they're going to be wanting to have some more team fight, so that they can just 5-man and group up and try to beat Alliance that way. Or if they want to have just safety, rather than anything else.
THD is a hero that could be good for VP because of the Wisp TP showing up on the minimap when it goes off. You just ice path right on top of that and catch him out.
Pretty strong as well. Ticking into their bonus time though. 30 seconds left in it. We've seen Jakiro earlier today. That was actually up on VirtusPro. They were not able to win with it though. Was close, but they didn't win.
Didn't? No, that's the game that they did win. They
won a game?
Definitely. Yes, come on, Cheever. That was the game they beat Rattlesnakes.
Oh yeah.
All the games blend together, but yeah, that's the game they won. And Visage picked up by VP.
Well,
That's up to Alliance. Alliance has done a lot of crazy things in terms of their carry when they have Chen Wisp. They're not afraid to aggressive tri-lane, although going into an Alchemist Visage coddle seems kind of crazy. They picked Gyrocopter before with this, and PA as their 2 most prominent carries. They tend to pick up the most with this. And it's a toss-up for me if they're going to pick up their carry now, or if they're going to pick up their solo mid. Because this really could go either way. Juggernaut.
well, that could go either way as well. If no, I think that's.
Yeah, that could be an offlane. That technically could be offlane. You never know.
You never know with the Juggernaut there. It can be played by S4, can be played by Lodek, can be played by Bulldog.
Yep,
Also,
and that's definitely a hero that S4 has been playing before as well.
Yep.
Alliance keeping us on our toes. This is smart drafting though, because if we don't know what they're doing, VP definitely doesn't know what they're doing either. So.
Yeah. And how are you gonna ban out against that? Like, good luck.
Just gotta go with your best educated guess.
Just something that you do not want to face. Dragonite is the one.
Juggernaut as a solo hard carry doesn't make sense to me, so I think it's gonna be a solo mid Jug from S4.
Well, VirtusPro then guessed wrong because they banned out a solo mid.
That's my guess though. Their guess was different. Queen of Pain being banned out. That's one of the heroes that.
Woo!
Wow.
This is the second time we see Timbersaw picked up today.
Yep, earlier Hani played it against MUFC, and Hani had a very fun game
Yep.
for himself there.
In the mid lane. Indeed.
Yep.
Might be seeing that again,
This
especially
is-
against a Clockwork or a Juggernaut.
Timbersaw against Jug should actually be pretty even overall because Jug has high magic damage via spin. He'll be able to CS with spin pretty easily too. It'll just be a farm trade lane if it is Jug there. See what Alliance picks up.
Shadow Fiend.
I'm expecting Loda to play that Shadow Fiend on the safe lane. Fully expecting that.
Well, VirtusPro instantly picks up all their heroes, therefore also showing to Alliance what they're gonna be doing, and Alliance just waiting it out. That's what we're waiting for right now, for Alliance to decide, or probably for Alliance to sit back in their chairs, because I mean they normally draft together, sitting all at the same place. So
If they could also be an S4 Shadow Fiend mid. Shadow Fiend's one of those heroes where if you safe lane it, and you don't have super strong supports behind it, he could definitely get aggressive tri-lane in this game by VP, and you don't want your Shadow Fiend getting shut down completely at the start. Ooh, and Loda's gonna pick up the Juggernaut. Alright.
10 seconds remaining.
S4 has had good practice playing the Timbersaw versus Shadow Fiend lane in mid, except he usually plays it from the other side of things, playing the Timbersaw. He did that several times against Arteezy in the defense, I want to say it was. So S4 double pulled on the Shadow Fiend by Ake. Will be going to middle lane, but at the start of the game, Alliance is running a lot of heroes up the top.
what's that courier from Alliance? Is it international courier? I haven't seen that yet.
Oh my!
It looks quite shiny.
Oh my! Oski the Ostrigen.
Yep. Blue
Excellent work,
screen
Alliance.
on AGM.
Doesn't he mean green screen? Blue screen was TI2.
Ha. Ha. Ha.
Thank you.
Well, still not disconnected officially though, but let's go over who's playing what, like, officially right now. I'll go over
Sure.
Alliance, as everybody has selected their hero.
Typical Alliance fanboy. Fangirl.
Uh-huh. Aki will play the Chen, no real surprise. Loda on the Juggernaut, no surprise. Well, maybe slightly surprise. Will be EGM on the IO, no surprise. S4 will play the Shadow Fiend, will be going mid with that one, and off lane Clockwork for Bulldog, no surprise. So that's everybody of Alliance. No real spectacular things there after all. I mean, they just go for a safe lane, trial lane. Shadow Fiend in the mid might have a tougher time up against the Timbersaw, but he should at least be staying alive.
And something to note about the item builds is Loda went boots first and he got pulled to tango by EGM. Going over VP, NS is going to be playing the Visage, who started out with a smoke. Illidan is going to be playing the Alchemist. Ardzart is going to be playing this Keeper of the Light. Then we've got KSI, of course, playing the Furion as always. And that leaves Crazy playing this Timbersaw. And if you like Crazy's Timbersaw item build, he's got no regen. He started with a Quelling Blade and a Stout Shield. Then again, do you really need regen on Timbersaw when you have reactive armor? Skill's pretty good. He got a Quelling Blade in this lane. He knows he's against Shadow Fiend and he wants to try and prevent Shadow Fiend from getting souls. Via Shadow Fiend getting denied, so he's going to be able to get CS really easily with a Quelling Blade.
Well, should be.
Up, and he just got past tangos from Ardzart. VP is checking for the
And
level 1 roast
South,
right now.
Arsart now completely out of regen.
Oh my. You can do that with Connell though, that's the thing. I've done it
Decent.
before.
Especially on the safe lane.
Yeah. And VP just making sure that there's no funny tactics going on here.
So,
30 seconds to battle.
Okay, there's two heroes for VP running up to top. And then Arzard is running bottom to ward. He might run back up to top though.
but seeing the draft right now, seeing the heroes, and maybe soon seeing the lanes, I will ask you right now, is VirtusPro able to take a game of the unbeaten team Alliance so far?
They're definitely capable of doing it. VP
Battle begins.
has proven many times online that they're a strong team. A force to be reckoned with, but in this tournament thus far they've been off. Oh, okay. Look at what VP's doing here. They've got their carry plus a support smoke gank and the Shadow Fiend mid at level 1.
I like
This
it.
is something that we used to do a lot on EG, where we just take 2 heroes, go smoke gank mid, free first blood, and then go down to our lanes.
S4 already having tough position right here. In comes a stun. In comes the world death. And that's gonna be S4 going down. Soul Assumption to save the day. First blood goes the way of NS on his visage.
And since it's a Shadow Fiend, he starts with Wraithband and double pull. He's not bottle rushing. He can't afford a TP scroll. He has to wait for Loda, of all people, drops on TP scroll. Then you get back to his lane. I mean, that sounds funny that their hard carry's doing it, or their free farm carry rather. I should say hard carry.
It's the only one that has
But
gold.
it's super duper important for him to get there, yeah. And he's the only one with the money for it. And now, of course, those two are going to rotate down to bottom. NS actually going to buy a chicken because they forgot to buy one. Excellent.
Excellent. Stumpy. There we go.
Some
Crazy
people with
here.
some evil eyes.
Crazy now though. I mean, he is still up against a Shadow Fiend. It's still not an easy lane for him to take. And even though that first blood does help him slightly, it more so slows Shadow Fiend down rather than anything else. And even not that much if he still gets those last hits going.
If Timbersaw gets a level advantage, once he's level 6, he can kill Shadow Fiend. And S4 knows it, so he's going to have to be playing really careful.
We'll see how far Crazy can get here. How crazy he can get here. I haven't said that the entire day. I feel like I am allowed to say something like that.
Well, he is a pretty wild player. You want to have trouble with
Oh, burn! Take my wild. Burn. Pun! Not burn. Yours was better than mine. Sucks. Damn. Well, meantime, bottom lane. Illidan, free farming. Just changing topics here. It's gonna be very smooth. Changing topics.
You can feel the 10 hours of constant Dota getting to us.
Yes, it has actually been 10 hours. We
Yes.
are on schedule, may I say that? Yep, we are.
Excellent. Hasted Chen coming into top.
Yeah,
No
looking to
one's here.
push tier 1. I mean, with that healing ward, the pushing power is quite insane. Especially if you're gonna
Yep.
have a Chen creep and not just a Chen creep. No, it's a troll that can summon more creeps. Woohoo! And more skeletons. Skeletons actually hit pretty hard. So pretty decent push coming out there. VirtusPro, their Nature's Prophet. I mean, he has got a teleport, but what can he do now top? He's gonna just see if he can get some experience, that's all.
Radiant's top tower
Maybe
is
not
under
even.
attack.
Maybe he's just gonna stack the Ancients. Which is indeed the case. Wow.
Having a tether plus healing ward is a pretty genius plan. It gives you monstrous amounts of heals.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Bulldog in the meantime getting slowed, but still alive. He's actually level 3. He's able to get some solid levels here on this top lane. Bottom lane rather. And is actually out leveling
Radiant's top tower
the
is under
Illidan
attack.
Alchemist at the moment. And of course that's also because he rotated and got slightly behind on experience because of it. Because of missing a
Yep.
quick wave. Crazy in the meantime, getting harassed by S4. S4 has got some souls. He is doing okay. He's got 19 souls. 19 last hits as well. Well, surprised at that. Crazy got 20 last hits. So even in terms of last hits.
Yep. Wouldn't expect anything else in this matchup. It's just that all the kill potential is on the side of the Timbersaw, especially once Timber hits level 6.
Levels are fairly even at the moment. Crazy is going to be getting ahead a little bit with the creep wave that comes in unless he misses it. Rune is bottom, however. DD Rune. And it will be going the way of clockwork. Face boots all around. Alchemist as well as Juggernaut picking it up. And Bulldog actually keeping the rune safe for his teammate.
Smart play. DD for Shadow Fiend is pretty powerful.
Yep, allowing him to last it. Got more souls up straight away. And Loda back into his tower, so the lane equilibrium
Uh-oh.
even again. Oh.
It's 4. Oh, nope. He's just laughing that damage off. Going for the kill himself.
Crazy. He has a timber chain, but it doesn't matter. No trees, apparently. Shadow Fiend with the kill.
And Crazy got a little overconfident with a rank 2 Coddle Blast coming in. That Coddle Blast missed, and that was a DD on S4, which he knew he was going to have. That was a lot of damage they just threw into Crazy. Some may say it was a crazy amount of damage.
Wow, we have to
I'm
stop.
done, I quit.
Yeah, we have to stop doing that. It's so bad. It's not even bad enough to be funny though, so that's even worse. We suck. Oh well. KSI, he is building towards the hand of Midas. He's doing pretty well actually in that jungle. Of course, that's one of the things that for Alliance is going their way right now. They've got a Chen farming in the jungle, and he's farming faster than a Nature's Prophet is. And they've also got themselves Clockwork, who's actually getting decent amounts of levels, rather. And he is doing the whole dance party thing with blocking a couple of creeps.
It's for taking a bunch of damage, but he's just fighting back here. And he's got enough mana for the raise now. Nope, doesn't get him.
No position.
Emersaw is just fast enough. Even a rocket coming to try and help out. But every time they Crazy tries to get in and be aggressive, S4 just hits his raises. And he's like, no, you cannot be aggressive.
And I mean, you said Crazy had the kill potential in the mid lane. That's no longer the case. Like,
No. Him feeding away that one kill let S4 be level 7 while he's level 6, so those rank 4 raises, they really hurt you.
Aki with the smoke up, the high ground. See if they can take down Crazy. I mean, shutting down Timbersaw is pretty important because if he indeed gets ahead, he is going to be basically unkillable as we saw earlier today. But if you can shut him down, he is not going to be in that stadium and you can just continuously kill him off. He doesn't have that dominance right now. I mean, his strength is to sustain and just constantly come out with more burst damage. Back off, come back with more burst damage and just not die. Oh, Crazy. Oh, walks up the high ground. That's a Centaur stun also, as well as a net. In comes S4. Timber Chain, not enough. That's a kill. S4 with the haste rune helping out.
Yeah, but Ake was just camping up there looking for a gank attempt. Because Crazy had backed out of vision, he thought that maybe there was a ward there, drops the sentry, like, oh, there's an ward. So he goes, sits on the high ground. Crazy just walks straight into him. That's more free money for S4.
Illuminate, Hand of God. Everybody's up again, especially, of course, his creeps. Aki keeps them up.
Yep,
Keeps them
those
safe.
two creeps are really useful for ganking, so he wants to keep them alive.
Let's see if VirtusPro can get some answer to this aggression. I mean, they have got themselves an Alchemist. You said, like, they can be nice and aggressive with that. He is actually closing in on his Shadow Blade, assuming that he wants to have that one.
Yep, if he chooses to go that build,
Yeah.
he doesn't have to.
He doesn't have to. He's got almost 2k gold though, and looking pretty solid at that. I mean, he's not highest on net worth because that's S4. I mean, that's what kills do to you. And I think VirtusPro need to have Alchemist to be the one to be aggressive, because otherwise Alliance is just gonna run over them and kill them off.
Wisp. EGM on this Wisp is almost 6 already. Ake is already 6. Alliance has their levels flown right now.
Bulldog almost level 6 as well indeed. We have Hand of Midas now up on the Nature's Prophet, so KSI will be getting back on top of the net worth. Should be getting on top anyway in the end if he gets his way. In the meantime, S4 getting harassed a bit in this middle lane. There's a sentry ward placed as well, just in case there's gonna be more people coming
S4
out.
solo mid that got ganked for first blood is tied for the most CS in the game.
Yep, he's highest on net worth still. I mean, he's doing really good. He actually rotated bottom with an Invis rune. He's not got that much mana though, but he does still have 2 bottle charges. But apparently Illidan knows that something's up and he is backing
Yeah, I
off.
think he TP'd Envision on that ward, so it's not going to be useful. Plus Ake is now all of a sudden sitting middle lane, so it gives it away a little bit.
Are fortified.
Yeah, Akio might actually lose, nope, Centaur lives, never mind that.
And Ake, when he's playing Chen and they have a Wisp, Ake's playing like a 5 Chen.
Yeah,
he isn't really
that's a
farming towards
Wisp.
mech.
Radiant's top
That's Alchemist going down, relocate number 1, successful, Clockwork with the last hit. The gang successful also, of course, from the Shadow Fiend. And this is the start of Alliance trying to roll over VirtusPro. And of course, Alchemist, he actually was able to buy something, and Ness will still go down. There's no surprise about that one. I mean, he's a support Visage who is still level 3, up against a level 9 Shadow Fiend. That's not going to be working out for you. And the Courier having the Shadow Amulet for the Alchemist. So Shadow Blade is being built up.
If we look at the levels coming out from Alliance versus the levels for VP, the supports 3 and 6. There's 6 on Coddle, which ours are doing a good job, but NS being 3 at 10 minutes, that is really, really under level. It's about to 4 to his credit, but even so, you want to be hitting 6 around 10 minutes into the game. So Bulldog did a really good job of screwing with the Pole's bottom lane, apparently. Wasn't keeping too close an eye on that specifically. But Bulldog's level 7 has offlane clockwork. Let's see. Loda is 8, same as the Alchemist, and then the big level advantage is Shadow Fiend mid, who's 10, and there's only a level 8 Timbersaw. But that's because of S4 doing a good job of winning that lane.
Yeah, even after having getting first blooded. We have got Loda building towards a Aghanim's, by the way, so that's gonna be him starting that one up, and he's having some nice farm as well. I mean, he's not interrupted at all. He's just been able to do his thing. He's second highest on net
Shadow
worth.
Blade finished.
So
So this is where VP is gonna look for a quick gank on someone.
Surprise Shadowblade. Who is he gonna surprise? Looking at the map,
Shadow Fiend?
who can he take that? Can he actually take down the Shadow Fiend though? Maybe. But there is a Clockwork around there that's ready with a hook and cog, so it's gonna be a tough one. Maybe they can catch Loda, however.
They've got Fury on ult. If they get a Coddle Blast too and they have Timbersaw there, they definitely could.
Oh, we're gonna see it. They're gonna try it. Or are they? Loda coming in from the side. S4 with raises.
Tank's a blast. All of a sudden he's not sure about pushing.
Wild Wing Ripper actually dies for Aki. More Illuminates helping out. Nice Chakram. Nice Illuminate too though.
Here comes the Healing Ward plus Tether, and look at S4's HP. Just... That is just skyrocketing upward. Anytime there's a Juggernaut in the game...
Ooh, nice
Ooh,
Alchemist
nice double
down though. But hookshot in, catches
better
out
hook.
the Shadow Bladed Illidan. In comes the Dust and the Omni Slash. That's already gonna be a Clockwork down. But also Timbersaw that drops Illidan. Gonna be the one that gets chased down by Loda. Loda does not get the kill though. Stun being charged up. Loda might be in a bit of trouble. Gets a stun thrown at him. And he's getting that sent home. Should be just fine. Yes, he is fine. The last hit will hit, but
Send home. Okay.
very nice send home. Timbersaw goes down for the second time. He bobbed back and went down again. That's a bit awkward. Crazy. Going crazy with the kills. With the deaths, rather. I mean, that was also a bit weird. Teleport in. I mean, his team wasn't even there anymore.
Yeah, they were all running down this way, and he just went straight in. Even NS just TP'd into the tier 2 tower when he wanted to fight that.
Yeah. It was a better choice. Better choice for sure. Alliance, they get a fight, they get a tower out of that one as well.
Radiant's middle
Tier 1
Yep.
mid, important one. That's the last outer tower for VirtusPro. Their farming area greatly diminished.
Anytime there's a Juggernaut in the game, you want to look at the other team and see if they have any summons that can take out the Healing Ward. And VP has a bunch of summons that can do a good job of killing the Healing Ward. Obviously, there's a Trance from Furion, but they also have the Bats when Visage hits level 6, which NS is currently working on. Definitely wants to get that ASAP. Roshan attempt coming in from Alliance, and
Well, you say
there's a word that
attempt,
saw it.
but
Yeah,
what's First Pro gonna do? Scare them to
They
death? That's
can't
not gonna
fight.
work.
they just can't.
They can't. They need
They
to,
know
they
they
need to
can't fight
gank. They
either.
can't have 5-on-5 team fights as we just seen.
Roshan has
They need to find some single pick-offs and find Alliance
Dire's
away from their comfort zone, which is gonna be very tough to do.
Alliance is just playing so stellar right now.
Yeah, they got the BKB up
They-
in S4, still 10 seconds left on that one. And their gold graph is going about 7k in favor, 6k in favor of Alliance. Pretty solid. Mechanism almost ready up on Aki. We've got ourselves Juggernaut, who is still building towards his Aghanims. Actually not going as fast as I thought he would be going, but still pretty decent.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
whoa,
almost
whoa.
level 11, which is even more.
Raises. That's kills going on here in this middle lane. Timbersaw already going down. BKB turned up for S4. Looking for NS. He is able to run himself towards the tower though, but NS
Buyback
doing...
from Alchemist.
Yeah, on these slashes. That's going to be helping out. Loda chasing down KSI. KSI will be the one to go down. Visage still alive for some reason. He's able to get the Aegis with the help of the familiars. But still, nonetheless, that's going to be 4 dead for just 1 kill going the way of VirtusPro. The only kill that they got was the IO. And, I mean, that was not worth it. To say the
They did get
least.
the Aegis too.
is under attack.
KSI with the Q play denying his treants after they got raised down to low HP
Radiant's top tower
with other treants. But
Dire's bottom tower
in other news,
is
huge
under
team fight win for Alliance. They get a tower, now they're gonna push the base. And Alliance, they they perform well in the landing phase, they get their levels up quickly, and then they just unrelenting pressure, just like what Navi was doing earlier against MUFC. They just get on their half the map, they don't leave.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Maybe this is a fake back. VirtusPro overextends here, that could be their end, but for now they're holding it safe. In comes EGM with Spirits, trying to scout out where everybody is. Resend back home from Aki, sends Loda back home, and VirtusPro, they're trying to chase right now, knowing that Loda was sent back home. Well, that's not going to happen anymore.
I'm a little surprised that EGM only has has 0 points in overcharge, considering they do have Jug Heal. Being able to channel overcharge while that healing ward's down and you're standing in it, it's just going to be a constant stream of healing going into your tethered partner.
Oh, relocate
CP
comes in. Crazy will be the target. He tries to change himself away, but it's already too late. Nice relocate. Wicked sick S4 right now. Trying to chase down more, but I don't think it's going to happen. Maybe if Aki gets... Or if Loda gets left alone here, but nope. He'll get taken back home. Well, to the river.
Special Forward just looks at this ancient tech and he's like, hey, thanks guys, free money for me. Just taking it out.
He has got 3,100 gold.
Yeah, he's pretty rich right now.
I mean, he's got double the amount of gold almost compared to the Alchemist, which is the highest farmed hero up on VirtusPro. Who still only got that Shadow Blade and 900 gold.
Yeah, S4 is really good at a lot of mid heroes.
Well,
I personally don't think I've ever seen him play with Shadow Fiend. He's just dominant this game on Shadow Fiend.
Yeah, and those birds from the familiars, I mean, those familiars are quite squishy. There's only one up because the other one was already taken down. There's only now a resummon back up for NS.
And look at S4, he's just running in between the towers.
Oh,
straight at them.
slash. Loda gets himself a kill. This Timber Saw is not having a fun game. He is 0-7-3. There is 13 kills upon Alliance. 7 of those are up on the Timber Saw.
Yep.
Yep, that happened.
And Alliance is just continuing to barrel down. And now they're going straight at the base of DP.
Yeah, Illidan charging up a stun, will be ending up stunning himself. And Alliance, they're just gonna win with the next wave, why not?
Yeah, healing ward's up on this wave, so this is when they want to go. They don't want to commit early because that ward was on cooldown. Let's see if the bat's gonna come in and try to kill that ward. NS wants to, but his bats die so quickly. He's going for it, and he got it.
He comes to familiar disables, hits up on 2. But VirtusPro, all they can do is hope to catch people out of position. Alchemist on, gets dodged. We have got Bulldog now also with the Blade Meal up, just ready. Fresh off the press. And Juggernaut actually not going for his Aghanims, finished up a Yasha first.
Alliance gets good damage onto that tower, and then they're like, yeah, you know what? We have lanes to go farm. We don't feel like committing with healing ward being on cooldown again. So we're just going to back out for now. We're in no pressure to push right now. We've got this game.
Yeah, no rush. Let's buy some items from our gold. Desolator straight off the bat for S4. He had gold laying around anyway, it's fine.
He's gonna one-shot the birds now. Rank 1 birds at least.
Yeah.
That sucks for the Visage player.
And he's already not having a fun game to begin with. I mean, his farm is like the lowest in the game for now. He's only got himself the medallion that he can't really use because he can't really get in range. And he can't use it to take down Roshan either because Roshan is dead. And Alliance probably wants to take it down the moment it gets back up again, which is going to be in about 4.5 minutes. VirtusPro.
Alliance is gathering up for this mid tower right now. Lotus coming in a little bit late, but should be alright. With the DD on S4, I don't think VP are going to try anything here.
Yeah, VirtusPro not looking to be the team for now that will take the first game off Alliance. Alliance is looking very strong. I mean, their gold graph is 12k in their favor, 14k experience in their favor, and VirtusPro, they just can't get their foot in the door.
Yeah, Alliance, to just be honest, is on a different level than VP at this tournament.
Down goes the tower. VirtusPro knows that they can't defend that. Looking for something more. Going bottom lane again, actually. Why not? They still have a sentry ward standing there anyways. Might as well.
And they got bottom tower. Loda's using his taunt. Taunting out VP right now. Maybe trying to entice him to fight. Good double stun coming out from Illidan.
Nice chakram as well. Blinding Light forces them out of it again though. Tier 3 tower still goes down. S4 kind of locked in by a bit of creeps, but he feels quite ballsy. Hookshot misses. BKB turned on. Requiem of Souls. That's gonna be a kill. And S goes down. Buys back instantly. In comes another double stun from Illidan. Can he get someone down? Illuminate. Loda will get sent home. Back into safety. Bulldog still hanging around here, but he's got his blade mail up. He is in no danger of dying for now. Alliance though, they do get forced out, and maybe VirtusPro can get something more here. But nice cogs coming up from Bulldog, making sure that nobody else is getting anything anymore. Racks are still standing. Tier 3 went down, but VirtusPro, they defend their base.
Yep, Hood picked up by Ake, so he's going to be working towards the pipe. S4's got another 3,600 gold already. Scratch that 3,800 gold. Scratch that 3,900 gold. He's so rich! He's insane. S and Y was picked up by Loda, by the way. He's gonna maybe work into that Ags next. He just got a casual point booster for more health, more mana earlier in the game.
Yeah, he's got that Invis rune. There's no sentry up on the side of VirtusPro. This could be a free, nice Omni Slash if he wants it.
Now the item pickups for VP. Alchemist.
Oh, that's an Omni Slash. That's NS dead. And Blade Fury to get himself away.
Right.
Crazy can't get the Timber Chain actually. Has to force to run. In comes a stun, gets thrown up on EGM. He has got some support coming in though. Support in the form of S4. EGM still goes down, buys back with his IO. The Rax will still be under siege, and with that Desolator there, that's going to be a very fast Rax going the way of Alliance. The relocate comes in. This is going to be EGM. Making sure he's in the fight. Crazy tries to hookshot himself into the base. Won't be able to do so. Goes down. Godlike streak for S4. Hookshot. Finds him a teammate.
Hooked into Loda into the unstable concoction.
Aye, aye, aye. Bulldog still alive with the blade on. Keeps himself up. Soul Assumption trying to hurt S4, but S4 wants to have none of it. He still has a Requiem of Souls as well. Goes for raises now. Gets slowed down. Illidan throws out a stun, or attempts to throw out a stun.
Oh!
In way over his head. Where's this?
KSI almost gets killed off by S4. Ake sent S4 home, so he just turns around, mans up, and almost gets a kill on KSI.
Nice.
Like an accidental kill at that.
I was gonna say, like, he just went away. But Alliance, they, come back out. Wow, EGM! Why was he there? Well, he at least gets a kill on the Visage, but...
He wanted to kill an S.
Oh, yeah. And S just bought back, so it's, bought back Hero the Dice versus the bought back Hero the Dice, because IO bought back as well.
Yep. KSI, trying to farm the Radiant, or Dire Jungle rather, and then he finds S4 there and he's like, oh, I don't want to be here anymore. I didn't pick up for Arzard. He has a mech finish now. But I think this may be too little too late for VP. They just had a massive deficit right now.
They're taking a little bit of the gold graph back though. A little bit. Still 15k behind. Experience graph.
A tiny little sliver.
Yeah. Every
come on, it's like they got
counts.
200 gold back out of the 15k they're down.
Hey!
They got this now.
VirtusPro is assuming that there's still hope, otherwise they would have called the GG. So we are assuming that there is still hope. So we're gonna go for it. VirtusPro, they're here to fight, and they're not gonna quit until it's over.
True. I think there might have been a certain game where a team almost threw away like a 30k lead. Something like that. So anything's possible. S4 working on what looks to be an AC. S4 has an AC completed. Pipe is completed. That's a ton of minus armor coming out from S4. 6 from the aura, 5 from the AC, and another 7 from the Deso. So minus 18 armor on whoever he's hitting, and minus 11 armor for just being near him.
At this point, S4, his net worth is double the amount of the Alchemist and the Nature's Prophet combined. And then I'm not even talking about Nature, or, you know, the Juggernaut that's still higher than the other two, or the Chen that's higher than the other two.
Yeah. He's not double both of them combined though. Because that would mean he's got 30k net worth right now, and he definitely has 16k.
Oh. I mean, higher than Alchemist and Nature's Prophet.
Yeah. He said double those two combined though. That is not the case.
Well, higher than those two combined.
Yes.
Yes.
There you got it.
Thank you. Wow. Technicalities, you know what I mean? Cheese. Wait, it sounded like cheese.
Debatable.
Well. Aegis
the
is
cheese
up on
coming from the
S4.
next road.
Yeah.
There's no cheese yet.
We've got ourselves an Aghanims ready up on Juggernaut, so everybody of Alliance getting new items, apart from EGM. But this is Alliance getting ready again to go high ground. Nice chakram. Aki not using anything to keep his creepies up.
So what surprised me this game is Kill Security Incorporated. He hasn't secured any kills this game.
No.
Sitting at 0-1-0.
Hook
And he's
shot
getting
in. KSI. Tries to force himself out. In comes the Omni Slash. Down goes an S. Ned up on Crazy. Tries to get himself out. Gets stunned up. Gets killed off. That's 3 dead. 1 buyback. Looking for Illidan, who is running away towards his base. Running for his life right down. Hand of God coming out. And they are forced inside their fountain. That's going to be Rax. And GG. VirtusPro. They tap out. They don't want to deal with this anymore.
11-0 for Alliance. Can they keep the streak alive next game? And win as well.
Well, we're gonna see it, because we're gonna see VirtusPro Alliance again. VirtusPro, I think they have it in them. They just need to find the right flow for them. I mean...
Well, there's 10,419 Alliance pennants that were watching that game.
Holy crap.
That is absurd. I think I
Those
saw
pennants.
52,000 or something Navi pennants earlier.
Okay,
That's a lot of pennants.
that's a lot of pennants. A lot of money.
Hey, make sure you go to the Dota 2 store. Get a pennant for your favorite team.
Can do that
Yeah.
indeed. VirtusPro unfortunately does not have pennants though. But you can buy them for Alliance. Anyways, we'll be back soon with VirtusPro versus Alliance. Second matchup. Don't go anywhere.